Well, hello everybody. We're back on the farm, and I've done a good bit now. I still mean to take down those trees over there, but we finished up the fields. I've left them all fallow for now. I'm gonna let them sit. I got this plan, you see. I'm gonna take a bunch of wood and some wheels, and I'm gonna make a mobile chicken coop. Like a big chicken coop that you can put all chickens in, and you can move it around so that they're trapped within this big mobile chicken coop, but they can get to the ground. And then I'm gonna take them out there. I'm gonna run them over the field, and then they can like grub the field, and then when they poop, their chicken poop will become manure fertilizer for the field, and then I don't have to fertilize as much. That's my plan anyway. So I've been thinking about that. I've heard you can do the same thing. You can rotate cow and chicken, because then the cows, well, what you do is you plant the grass, you put the cows out there, the cows eat, and then they poop, and then you let the chickens out, and the chickens tear apart yeah, you get it. It's all natural and that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, I'm planning. I'm starting small just with the chickens. That's the plan anyway. The guy came by, he got a bunch of the hay straw out of there. I took down all these trees along here because, well, I was working down here and I just felt like I wanted to take down the trees, so I've got bits of tree everywhere and tractors everywhere, and I was washing them up, and then I was like, why am I washing up the tractors? I just gotta use them again. So yeah, there's that. And I also have cleared out this little spot here because I've been thinking that I'm going to buy a shed and I'm going to put it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plow this up and then run the cultivator over it, get it back to bare dirt, and then I'm going to do some shopping for a shed or two, maybe, to go here to just let me have some more storage space, because I'm kind of running out of storage space, especially with the trailers and equipment like this. This is really running low fast, so I gotta do something about that. In fact, that's actually what we're gonna start off doing today. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna buy some stuff, because I did some shopping, I did some calling around, and I know what I'm gonna do. I just gotta do it. But first things first, let's get this guy de-pieced. Let's remove all of his pieces, including, believe it or not, this. There. Stay? Stay. Good. And then we'll get rid of this bit. I'm pretty sure, if I remember properly, I can plow without that. So let's turn over that little bit of land there, run the cultivator over it with the big tractor, which needs fuel still, but I've got a plan for that too. I've got it all planned out in my mind. Now, whether that really means anything, I don't know. But I've got plans. Go. Decided you got to use the small plow, because using the big plow, that's just... Whoa. Okay, yeah, I need that weight. Now I remember. I need that weight for the front of this tractor when doing any plow work. Right. Alright, let's go get the weight. Been plowing so much with big black tractor that I've forgotten about the struggles of this guy. Now, thankfully, that new chipper we got there, that thing is working beautifully for us, especially when hooked up to the truck like that. Really makes it easy. What I do is I go through and I limb up a bunch of trees, and then I use this little guy here, and he loads up the wheel loader there, and then the wheel loader goes and dumps it in, and then we just, when we get full, we run it down to the place, and boom, we've got ourselves what we need. Wrong object. There. Now, I know I could just leave it as grass, but what I want is I want dirt, because what I'm actually thinking is down the road, we might pour some concrete. But I don't know. I have to think about that. So the plan is, what we'll do is we'll roll this all over into dirt, and then if down the road we decide to flip all this back to concrete, then we don't have to worry about, you know, digging around the posts to get the grass out or anything like that. That's my plan anyway. And but we all know how plans work. They don't. Because I planned to have that whole field done before this week started, but that just didn't happen. Had all kinds of other things come up. You know how it is. You get in a vehicle and you're like ready to go, and a linkage is broken, or won't start, or you start it and all the warning lights are on. Ugh. How's the Scania? Started it, all the warning lights were on. I was like, oh, really? But thankfully, I'd taken, you know, some mechanics classes, and so I tore it apart. It wasn't difficult. It was just the sensor was all gummed up. I have no idea why. It was a sensor that's buried pretty deep in the truck, so I was like, well, it couldn't have been all the dirt and stuff that's flying around, but whatever reason, had one gummed up sensor, and once I fixed that, the truck was much better, but still, it's just like, more time wasted. That basically cost me a day. Now, I'm not plowing this properly because honestly, we're not going to care. We're not planting anything here. We're just ripping this grass out. Wish I had a grubber for that, but we'll make do with the plow. And then, like I said, we got plans. We got to do a few things. One of the things we have to do is we need to do something about tractors. We have just the 2 tractors, and that, while that worked originally, that's quickly becoming a problem. The other thing I quickly learned is having one trailer for hauling goods, really bad idea. Really bad idea. I mean, I can use the big one there, but I can only use it with one of the harvesters. The little orange harvester does not reach high enough for that trailer, so it doesn't work. We have to pick up another trailer, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up another one of, like we got over there, the little green one, because anything can pull that. I mean, the Steyr here can pull it, and the Steyr has almost no horsepower, so I think it's a good thing. All right, so let me finish up this little bit of land here, because it shouldn't take us too long. Grab the cultivator, whip it over this really fast. I don't know what building I'm going to put here. I've got to do my shopping, kind of decide. I've seen a building that kind of would fit with the look of the other buildings here. Looked really nice, but it means it comes kitted. And then I'm like, well, that's not terrible, but then I have to hire someone to help me build it up, or actually I could probably do it myself, especially with the Scania truck. I can do all the crane work with that. Just pull the gripper arm off. I can put a hook on there. That'd work. I might do that. And then the other ones are just metal pole buildings. Not really feeling the metal pole buildings, but they're cheap. And they're simple to get trailers in and out of because you just pull it straight through. They're straight passes. But all right, yeah. You guys don't want to watch this, do you? All right, so there we go. Got that little bit all flipped over to dirt. We'll just leave it at that until we figure out what we're going to do with that. park you there and off. All right. So we've got that all sorted out, and yeah, I'll do some shopping to see what I'm going to do about a building here, but I think a nice little building here wouldn't hurt us at all. I think it hurt us one bit, actually. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to run down to this store. And where is the truck? The truck's over here. I'm going to run out to the store. I'll meet you guys down at the store because we're going to buy a bunch of stuff. And then we're going to transport it back. And it's going to take me forever. And I could just... Nah. I'll see you guys down at the store. All right. We're down here at the store. Let's run on inside. Let's actually make it inside. And we got to buy a few new things for the farm. All right, so first things first, we need a new tractor. I made a few calls. And I'm going to pick up this guy here at $65,000. It's a 6810 front loader model. It will use the same front loader as the one we've got, so I can reuse that repeatedly. And it's more powerful, 135 horsepower to the... where is it? The Steyr has 114. Not a huge increase, but I think it's worth the having on the farm. It also gives me a second front loader so I can switch around as necessary. So let's buy that guy. Now the other thing that we're going to pick up is in forestry. We are going to pick up this Scorpion because we have a bunch of fir trees to go, and the town did finally sign the legal agreement, so we can start working the hillside, and we're going to need the Scorpion for that. So let's buy that guy. That takes out a huge chunk of our money, which is unfortunate. Now, there's a thought among that I'm having that I'm going to get rid of the Steppe eventually. I'm thinking we're going to sell the Steppe because we don't really need the Steppe all that much anymore. But I'm going to hold on to it just for now. But if I don't get a use out of it, we're going to dump that Steppe. The other thing I wanted to look at was, how much is this guy? Okay, 285. So kind of mark it at 285 I'm going to need for that. The other thing I want to do is I'm going to want to look at getting into sugar beets. I've heard it's really good. All right, we're going to aim this. I'm not going to get in at this level. I talked to a guy who did this. He said, don't even, because these things are just ridiculous. He said, just go with the Maxtron, even if you have to rent it. So I'm going to look around to see if I can pick up a rental somewhere. But right now, we're going to save towards a full purchase. All right, so similar. So basically, we're going to need $1 million to get in potatoes and sugar beets together. Oof, that's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Tippers, that's what we needed. We needed another agroliner, so let's buy another agroliner. Now we have that other Brantner back at the place. I'm also thinking about getting rid of that Brantner as well that we have sitting there, because again, I'm not using it. And my philosophy is if I'm not using it, I don't know if I want it. The other thing I want to look at was harvesters. All right, I can sell this guy. I'm kind of thinking we need to start aiming towards a case axia flow or even upgrade to the CR 10.90. That's 430,000 though. So that's a little bit steep. We're probably going to want to aim here at 235. That's for a 35 footer. So 235. So 280. So 400,000 for that. And then I think we can use this here, another 50 grand. That actually would make sense. We'll have to think about that. All right, let's check out our new equipment. So we got our new John Deere, our Scorpion King, and then a reprisal of a trailer we already have. Ooh, that thing looks wicked. Wicked with a capital W. I do like our new John Deere though. Nice looking little tractor. Yeah, excellent. So we have a new tractor. Let's just go ahead and turn on 4-wheel drive and diff locks. Just easier. I did talk to the guys here, and they said that they're talking to their landlord about getting rid of these trees. So I'm hoping that they're gonna okay it, and then we'll get the okay to actually be the ones to remove the trees, because that would be good. It's get us a little bit of cash, and maybe they'd give us a discount or something. We could trade. I bet you we could do a trade deal. Get rid of a bunch of those trees for them for, I don't know, some cows maybe, because they couldn't do it with the equipment, because the equipment they've got to obviously pay the manufacturer, but the cows they get from a local guy. Maybe cows, or maybe sheep. We'll see. But now we have 2 of these and another front loader. That'll come in handy. So I'm gonna go grab the Scorpion King, and we're gonna go see about using that sucker, because we can use it on this hillside here. We actually, oh no, we can't, not yet. Haha, we can when I buy the field. Let's do that. Drop this off here. Let's go buy this field over here. Because once we buy this field, now while there's the field, there's a connection to the road. You can see sort of to the north there. That's actually included in this purchase price. 51 grand. All right. Whoa, boy. All right. So we're connected to the road now. All the way. So that means that we can go in, we can clear out the road. And I think if I can drop the stuff in about the correct length for the Scania can just come up and pick everything up. But we'll see. Yeah. Let me go grab the Scorpion King. All right, so we got the Scorpion King. We're gonna go try to tackle one of these trees over here. It's right by the Scania, so at bare minimum we should be able to figure out. So how long do you think that Scania is? I think it's a 5-meter Scania. I don't know. All right, let's see, turn it on. Nope, yep. Okay, it should be on now. So then, right? Ah, okay. See how close to the ground we can get with it. What am I doing here? Am I off center? I am off center. Be in the cab where I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, get closer. Here. Okay. Nope, that was the wrong button altogether. Okay, so it's on. Got it. I've got a tree. Flunk. All right, let's get that nice and close to us. Where is the Scania? It's right there. All right, so we won't. Come on. Okay. This could be a problem here. If we managed to get this thing all knackered up in another tree, we might have done so. Oh, don't do this to me. Just kind of pop loose there, bud. No. Come on. Alright, what are we stuck in? Oh, we're all knackered up in this tree. Of course we are. Of course we are. Okay. Let's get rid of this tree then. Or could I? How bad is this really? Oh, Okay, it's bad enough. All right. All right. I spent way too much time. I got rid of the tree. All right. So I've got it set for 5 meters. Let's see about that. Ready? Really? That's 5. Okay, yeah, that is 5 meters. Yeah, that'll fit on the Scania, no problem. I would like to go up to 6, but it doesn't seem to support that functionality, but that's all right. Beautiful. Look at that. Get rid of that bit. Look at that nice pile right there. And the best part is, I think, getting the Scania, if I choose the right piece of the truck, the other way, get that out of the way. So, we go over here and get this guy. Now this should make nice short work of that hillside. And then we have the chipper for dealing with everything else. Which is how I dealt with that other tree, by the way. I cut it down. I hauled it out at the LeBaire here. And we cut it up and dumped it in the chipper and then went and dropped off the chips. All right. Let's see if we can maybe get a huge amount of tree all in one big happy load. Nope, I want the other direct. I want you to go there so you get around. Nope, like. Right. All right, let's just push it up against the Scorpion because that'll compress it enough for me. Come on, get in the mouth of the bear. Doesn't make any sense. Why are you not? Get in there. That's what I'm talking about. Now I got a problem with the Scorpion. All right, let's move the Scorpion now. Okay, back to the bear. Fine. Bugger off. Come on. It's not that difficult. Come on. Fine. Fine. Whatever. We got these two. Okay. And then we can just dump this into the Scania, which I think we're just going to use the Scania's arm from now on because it's better than this thing. And in you go. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right, we'll be doing that for a while. Excellent. All right, well, now we got the Scorpion King. Cool.